scoreboard usually looks like.
The drive by Smith. Love wide open. He fires. Misses the three.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Out left to the wing. Passes it to LeBron. It's stolen by Smith. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And it's sent back by Irving. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And it's Smith missing.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg. You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. So there's something about how long he's waited for success.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
The drive by James. And the basket good. James has got 13 points. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals. And, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Love wide open. He fires. Love with another miss. Here's Irving. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Smith with it. He's picked up by Irving. And the rejection by Love. And stolen by Love. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by LeBron.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Williams kicks to Shumpert. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Shumpert's got his first basket.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And stolen by Williams. Lets it go from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
To the left side wing. And here's James outside. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Cleveland ahead. They lead by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Irving at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down. This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Blocking foul, called on Kyrie Irving. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Williams again, serving. Jones, no one around him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They get the rebound. Mozgov passes to James. Irving drives in. Smith kicks to Love. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. It's stolen by Jones. Shumpert dishes to Williams. And the rejection by Love.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
And you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
LeBron against LeBron. To the inside. Mozgov with the steal. Irving with the steal. To the inside. Here's Love. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Love's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Smith outside. Back to Irving. All sorts of time. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Love kicks to James. He feeds it to Mozgov. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And stolen by Irving. And James with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And it's James missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 10. That cuts the lead to single digits. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start. It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. So the first of 3 is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
JRC. 3 shots. Cavaliers timeout.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They lead by 6. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The second one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And there's the pass to LeBron. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so here's Cleveland. Here's Smith. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers on offense. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. In the corner, Irving with it. Irving with the steal.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question, maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well. Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're in front by 2. 6 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested 3 is never an easy shot.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire.
You were just